Hey, forgetting about what happened like a few minutes ago. We're just gonna act like that just happened. So what we're gonna do right now, like what happened that just didn't happen. Anyways, let's watch when Infernape had to get back off this entry on his arms. I guess, yeah. Okay, let's just watch this. Okay, thank you.
Ash sends out Pikachu to run the ones with Aggron big body ass. They get to scrapping, and Pikachu hits Aggron with a Thunderbolt and follows up with a Volt Tackle. Aggron hits him with a Flash Cannon so hard, Ash switches Pikachu out for Ash's best starter of all time, Infernape. Aggron uses Double Edge and Infernape uses Flare Blitz, and I'm not gonna lie, they kinda even. Aggron tries to use Flash Cannon, but he gets his shit rocked. Bro got double pumped to the dome, and my son Ash feeling himself for real. The next matchup is Gastrodon versus Staraptor, and we're starting hot. Staraptor gets an easy liquid quick attack, and then Gastrodon does whatever the fuck this is.
What is that?
Stealing Ash's whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. Paul really said, I'm a...
Give me a sec. I just needed to compose myself. Sorry. Okay. We watching Pokemon.
Do that. Awesome.
Wow.
Sensei shit. Staraptor uses Aerial Ace, but bro dodges it with
Staraptor
and lands a Staraptor. Like, I thought this was a PG show. Gastrodon is violating my dog. Look at his fucking face. This is a complete and utter violation. He is getting his cheek spread in front
This
of
is crazy.
all the hoes. I did not know Gastrodon.
Aye. Low key though, Staraptor is like in my opinion, in the anime, is for sure. In the anime, Staraptor's a top 3 like flying type that Ash has had. Not in general of just flying type that Ash has had, and the achievements and their resume for what they did for this nigga Ash in all his tournaments and contests. Staraptor is definitely top 3. Staraptor top 3. Staraptor top 3. That's for surely.
Gastrodon was the second coming of P. Diddy and R. Kelly, bro. This is
Huh?
not okay. Somebody help him.
Hold on. What is that belt buckle?
Was the second coming of P. Diddy and R. Kelly. Bro, this is not okay. Somebody help him. Police! Help! Ash uses his big Jimmy Neutron Brain to have Staraptor use close combat on the ground to get Gastrodon off his back, and it worked. I was low-key surprised until bro gets 360 no-scoped out of midair with Ice Beam, and then Ash calls him back into his Pokeball. Ash sends out Weasel, and Paul starts talking shit, calling Ash predictable because it's looking like the same team from their last battle. And Ash don't seem to be phased at all that Paul knows his entire game plan. I don't know if that's peak level confidence or he's just stupid.
He's ignorant. Uses Ice Beam, it's just ignorant.
Ash tells Weasel to use
Ash is a nigga for real. Ash shouldn't need it for real. That's just pure ignorance. He don't give a fuck what you got going on. I'm still charged head first, nigga.
Aqua Jet while tanking the Ice Beam on purpose.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, this is tough.
Turns into a frozen missile.
This was tough.
Straight to Gastrodon. I ain't ever.
This was tough.
Seen no shit like this in my life before. In all of my time watching Pokemon, I'm sick.
It's y'all man's.
Bro, my jaw is on the floor.
Nah, me.
This is some of the most creative and innovative shit I've ever seen in a Pokemon battle. Ash
right?
Is truly the main character. Gastrodon is in the air and tries to land on Weasel using Body Slam, but gets hit with the meanest right hook ice punch. Like,
oh, why do you dome, nigga?
My son Ash is feeling good, but Pikachu tells him to lock in. Job's not finished. And then the big
right?
Drapion.
Oh, Drapion.
The Pokemon Society comes out as Paul's third Pokemon. Then Paul's fucking brother, who's watching the match on TV like it's March Madness, drops a nuke of knowledge on us.
I wonder if Ash has finally figured out that Paul's first 2 Pokemon losing is all part of his plan.
Huh?
I'm like,
bro really sacrificed.
I remember this shit. I was like, wait, what's he talking about?
I've never seen such obnoxious cockiness like this.
That's
before.
crazy.
Bro purposely put himself at a 4 versus 6 disadvantage to show us how big his dick is. Paul doesn't have a single humble bone.
That's some him shit though.
Jesus
if he was able to pull it off though.
Drapion uses Pin Missile, so Buizel uses Water Gun and starts breakdancing like Moose from Step Up to protect himself. Drapion uses Cross Poison, but Buizel weaves it clean as fuck, like bro sliding on the battlefield and tries to pull a fast one on Drapion. But Big Dog Spidey senses are on 10. Because without looking, he grabs Weasel with his tail.
This is crazy.
The craziest sleeper hold. The Great Khali tried to kill Rey Mysterio. If you know, you know. Then turns around and calls him bitch made in Pokemon. Me personally, I would not let that slide. Ash chose Buizel to inflate his flotation sack and use water gun, and I don't believe my eyes. This shit fucking works. Like, who the hell would even think to do that? I'm telling you, bro. The main character plot armor is insane.
Nah, Ash was on T's in this battle.
In the battlefield, and this is 200 IQ from Paul. Even my hating ass gotta acknowledge that bro was smart as hell when it comes to this battling shit. After Buizel lands and the effects of toxic spikes hits him, Drapion decided to dump the entire clip on his ass with pin missile. And
that was crazy.
Practically dead, bro.
Knocked his ass out.
He missed. Like, bro brought out the banana clip on Buizel. Like, what did he
This was crazy.
do? I'm surprised Ash is actually being competent for once and sends Star Raptor back out so it won't be affected by the spikes. Drapion ups the pole once again and tries to dump the clip on Star Raptor just like he did Buizel with pin missile, but my son is a high-ranking member of the Weave Nation.
Yep.
Like, just look at how
look
cool he's moving.
Look at Star Raptor go, bro. Look at the moves.
Yeah, I'm like that. But here Ash stupid ass go. He sends Star Raptor at Drapion using aerial lace, but ends up getting caught in his tail just like Buizel did. How do you fall for the same fucking trick twice, Ash? You've been battling for almost 20 years. How do you let this happen to you? And then Drapion hits Star Raptor with a point-blank cross poison.
Clean.
Nah.
Right on his noggin.
OD, bro. But it gets worse. Then Drapion slams Star Raptor on the ground with the toxic spikes like the Hulk did Loki in the first Avengers.
Yeah. This way got ugly.
I personally would have ran on the field and ran the fade with Drapion bitch ass. Cause
Drapion was putting in that work,
so
bro.
just like that, it's 4v4.
Drapion was putting in that work.
Out Torterra to get his get back like Dirk should have did for Vaughn. Hits bro back to back with energy ball and leaf.
Wait, did he just say Dirk should have did for? Oh, goddamn.
But Drapion cancels it out with pin missile. Torterra uses rock climb, and I'm not gonna lie, he's on time. My son ain't no bitch for real. Just as I'm talking shit though, the menace to society that is Drapion grabs Torterra mid-move, having all 4 of his legs in the air. That is insane.
Left his legs dangling, bro.
If you're in this position, bro, you lost the battle. There's no way you come back from this, man. This is
That's funny.
Uses Poison Fang and sends him tumbling in front of all the hoes. Torterra heals up using some plant shit, only to die 1 hit later.
This nigga is trash.
I love Torterra, but he was completely fucking useless in this tournament. He did not a goddamn thing. Sceptile would have been such a better replacement for Torterra, because let me tell you something about Torterra. He got outplayed by level 16 Buizel, bro. You are a fully evolved Pokemon.
Torterra is forever be sorry to me.
To get your ass
I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
Outperformed by a
Fuck you.
Hey,
they gonna get there.
Shout out Buizel. This is no
Buizel a dog. Hey, niggas know from the anime that nigga Buizel a dog. That nigga. Hey, he said fuck my evolution, nigga. I'm gonna put in work second evolution, nigga. Level 26, nigga. Fuck that evolution, nigga. What's up? One of these hands, nigga. He was always on smoke. Buizel was that nigga.
Amazing, you outperformed.
He was a dog.
You was throwing them bitches for real. Ash tries to show off by saying he let Ash murk 2 of his Pokemon.
Ash had 6 dogs. Respect Torterra.
And Ash is not phased by this at all.
My fault.
Torterra
was cool.
Next up, we got us a battle in the air with Ninjask versus Gliscor.
Respect Gliscor. Gliscor was tough.
It's just Ninjask teleporting over and over, sneaking, bro. My son Gliscor got subbed into the battle just to get his ass whipped over and over, man. I feel so bad because Gliscor is actually a cool ass Pokemon.
I'm saying, bro.
Dirty. So Infernape comes back in the battle.
Here comes the goat. Here comes the goat.
And Ash tells Infernape to use Dig. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell does Dig work on a flying type Pokemon?
We'll see.
Actually, just let my son Ash
we'll
cook.
see.
Ash
Let him cook. Let him cook.
And has Infernape use Flare Blitz
underground
to get rid of the toxic spikes. Like, how the fuck does bro come up with this?
500 IQ.
Matter from Ben 10. Infernape one-shots Ninjask with a haymaker. Back to the crib to get some rest. It worked. No reaction. Pikachu versus Frostlass is up next, and he's basically stalking Pikachu, trying to scare his ass, but takes an Iron Tail to the dome for his troubles. Pikachu gets frozen by Ice Beam, but you know, plot armor. So
come on then. Plot armor as well.
Like Prime 2007 Edge getting the dub. Now it's Drapion versus Gliscor, and bro pops out of nowhere like Batman, landing Giga Drain on Drapion, and is flexing afterwards, doing backflips in the sky like he's doing this. Gliscor takes a pin missile, trying to be on some Superman shit, and just gets murked. Gliscor gets up, dodges Drapion's cross poison, and bites the fuck out of him with Fire Fang, literally cooking him.
Eviscerates him. Eviscerates that nigga, bruh. Done for Gliscor, nigga.
Elect the fire.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We gotta put respect where respect is due. This nigga Electivire was a. He's him. Electrify's him. He was a dog. This nigga about to talk about it. This nigga about to talk about it. Nigga Ash was cheating 8% of the time. We don't talk about that.
Electivire. And you know how I said Drapion was a menace? Well, multiply by 10 for this motherfucker. Electivire has been terrorizing Ash's team since he was a little ass Elekid in the beginning of the show. I'm telling you, bro, Electivire is top tier Black Force.
He really is, bro. He really is.
Fucking hate boner for Ash's team. He keeps fucking with Ash over and over and over and beats him over and over.
It'd be one thing if he was if he was a bitch ass nigga and like just like ran away and shit like that and he didn't really win. Nah, he a bitch ass nigga and he whooping your ass. Like, he whooping your ass, nigga. You can't do nothing. And we low-key, we the same level, but I'm still beating your ass. Like, it's crazy.
It's actually kind of sad that this one Pokemon has terrorized Ash's team for the entire show.
It was crazy.
Part ground type. Electric type moves don't have any effect on him at all. But Paul bites Ash's again,
abusing his Pokemon to hell, bro. It was crazy.
Thunder causing the rocks to fly in the air and come down on Gliscor. Gliscor gets up and uses Giga Impact, but this motherfucker Paul tells his Pokemon to simply block it, and he fucking does it. My jaw dropped to the floor when I saw this for the first time.
This is amazing.
Giga Impact is supposed to be one of the strongest moves in all of Pokemon. So for Electivire to block it with his bare hands is insane. Then he crazy. Gliscor on the head with Brick Break and Sense Impacting. Bro really blocked his strongest move and then one tapped him to the dome. Like, that's crazy. They be doing Gliscor dirty.
Rip Gliscor, bro.
Series, bro. Like, my son deserved better.
He did deserve better, man.
Get whooped right in front of him. Pikachu steps up and wants to run the fade with Electivire.
Respect to Pikachu.
They go way back. Paul uses Thunder.
They go way back.
But it doesn't work because Pikachu has picked Dodger Hall of Fame. 99 overall.
We use. Give on a Weaver Nation.
He manages to get out and uses Volt Tackle, but it only powers up the Electivire because his ability Motor Drive.
Yeah.
He basically threw bro a Senso Bean to get stronger and whoop his ass. Electivire blitzes Pikachu like Max Crosby coming off the edge and throws a Thunder Punch, but Pikachu blocks it with Iron Tail. But here's the thing about Electivire. He has another hand free that he can use. So guess what happens? Break right to the dome, and the Pikachu is out of the battle.
Man, Electivire is such a this is why like my main when I go for electric types whenever I play a Pokemon game, I always look for an Electivire, bro. I always usually like go for like an Electabuzz so I can get to an Electivire because Electivire is just cracked. Electivire is just cracked as hell, bro. Cracked as hell. I wish this nigga showed some Chimchar backstory to you. We'll get hopefully he gets to it. Because because I feel like he's about to get to it now.
For the thousands in attendance and the
let's turn it up.
Around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, y'all. It's finally time for the main event.
Yeah.
All been waiting for.
Yeah.
Electivire versus the fucking GOAT Infernape. In the last matchup, these Pokemon fucking hate each other. Quick little backstory on these two. They used to be homies. Infernape, when he was a little Chimchar, used to belong to Paul. Now that sounds kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Belong is crazy.
Standards, Chimchar was not strong enough to be on the team, and he kept abusing him over and over again. If there was a PETA for the Pokemon world, Paul would have been locked up.
Beginning of the series, Paul was definitely on some wild time, and I ain't gonna lie. He was on some whole ass shit. Not gonna lie. He was definitely on some whole ass shit.
Because the way he treated Chimchar,
he had some character development too, though.
Was so fucking disrespectful. It genuinely makes me mad as a person. Until Ash saved my boy, brought him to the good side, gave him love and care, and now he is a big, strong Infernape, and he is about to bust this motherfucker's ass in front of everybody. The end of this battle was actually P Pokemon. I am so
it's actually P Pokemon, bro.
With Thunder Punch and Infernape counters with Mach Punch. They low-key kind of even. Electivire uses Thunder and Infernape uses Dig to avoid being hit and lands the cleanest uppercut I've ever seen in my life versus Neji, sending bro flying. This is a battle for the ages.
They were weaving.
Talking straight.
No, they were boxing.
Blow, not holding back. Got me thinking they trying to kill each other for real.
Yeah!
They squabbling, bro.
He throws a Mach Punch and gets caught in Electivire's tail again. Like, bro keeps falling for the same trick over and over. Ash, How do you let this keep happening to you? Electivire uses Thunder at point blank range, giving Infernape the Barry Allen treatment, cooking my mans to a crisp. Infernape collapses, and I'm thinking it's over. For me, this is my 9/11. If Infernape loses, I will never recover. But then just as the ref is gonna call the match, Electivire says, hold on, let him get up. I'm not finished. And I'm not gonna lie, you should have just kept your mouth.
He should have shut his ass up. Cause he was on that disrespectful shit. Like, get your sorry ass up. I'm not done beating your ass yet. Get your sorry ass up.
You should have just kept
your
done
that
mouth
shit.
shut. Because what
should have done that
happens
shit.
next is absolute sin. My son Infernape goes fucking Super Saiyan on the ass, and the real battle starts now.
Shit, they got serious.
Hey, man.
Flamethrower, but this looks like the fucking death ray.
Bruh, shut up.
Whole ass tries to block it, but it doesn't work.
Nope.
Mago isn't wasting any time.
I'm on big T, nigga. I'm bad time.
Goes for Mach Punch right away and lands a clean hit, sending bro back. Paul tries to recover by calling for Thunder Punch, but Ash counters with a blue flare blitz.
This was
I ain't
tough.
never ever seen Infernape act like this before. A blue flare blitz?
Blue flare blitz had
bro,
me
causing a
on
big ass
T.
collision in the stadium. And right after this collision, there's a moment of suspense. My heart is racing, palms are sweating. I'm a complete nervous wreck. And then Electivire falls to the ground and is down for the count. Ash finally beats Paul, and that's how Infernape spun the block on the ops. Thanks for watching.
That was peak. That was absolute peak, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's for sure one of them ones where you had to be there, bro. As a little kid, watching Pokemon for the first time on your TV, all of that John shit, bro. You had to be there, bro, because that shit was up. Top 3 Pokemon fights of all time, 100%. 100%. That shit had so much emotion, so much feeling, because there's nothing just the fight, because the fight was tough. The animation was going crazy. There were boxing, all of that shit. It's the backstory. When you get to a boxing fight, it's not just the boxing fight that you're interested in. It's all the build up. All these niggas chirping on each side. You know what I'm saying? Like the Logan Paul versus that MMA fighter. How that MMA fighter was talking all that shit about him, about his wife, all of that shit, saying that he got that she does all this like OnlyFans. She's been around the block with Leonardo DiCaprio, all that shit. All that talking crazy. Everybody knew it wasn't about to be some crazy fight. But everyone was just interested because the way these niggas were talking. Woo! Niggas were going on press conferences, going all over. People said, who won? Who won the build-up? Who won the press play? Who really won the press play? People said MMA fighter. People said, this nigga Logan gotta kill this nigga. It was crazy. It got so peak. Logan worked his ass, and then this MMA fight had to try and get this nigga in a guillotine. It was crazy, bro. That shit was tough. That's what that Pokemon fight was like, bro. The build-up was crazy because the backstory, what Infernape been through, what Ash been through, Paul and his whole ass shit, all that shit, nigga. That shit made that shit so tough, nigga. I swear to God, that shit was, man. Peak.